Okay, parents, I want to go over a few quick things with you. The reason for this initial meeting with your child is to establish trust, intimacy, and to show your child that you love them. If you have multiple children, this will be accomplished better one-on-one, so as to establish a sincere connection with each child. To set the mood for this, please take the time to write out your questions beforehand. Have a drink for both yourself and your child within reach. Lower the lighting a bit at home. Just create a sense of calmness. If there's a place that you and your child like to walk or sit at a park bench together, that may be a great place as well. But choose a place with no distractions, or as little as possible. The conversation will be led by you. Do not let your child take control of it. You need to lead this. Hold your child's hand or put your hand on their back while having this conversation. Let your child express themselves in any way that they can. Do not criticize the way that they answer your questions. This is also not a time for defending yourself, or even to respond to the answers that your child provides very much. Your child loves you, so if you seem distressed or hurt, they'll likely start answering in a way that makes you feel better and not be as open about their true feelings. If you want real answers from your child's heart, try not to defend yourself. Try not to react in a negative way to their responses. This is a fact-finding mission only, and the following sessions with your child will be where you address these answers. After you've had a chance to reflect on them in a quiet place, different atmosphere, pray about them, and think about them. If you have more than one child, as I said, do this one-on-one on separate days. If you tried to do this with more than one child per day, it may dilute the effort to be one-on-one with that child, make it not quite as special. It's not a bad idea to have the other child or children go to an activity with your spouse or with some friends while you all spend some time together. Be prepared mentally and emotionally, as the answers that you receive may not be what you were expecting to hear. Have a notepad or record this conversation so you don't want to forget any of the things that your child has shared with you. During this time, you want to hold your child's hand with one hand, at least at the beginning. Look them in the eyes. Ask them to do the same. Create that intimacy. Don't remind them consistently throughout the talk, but at least start out that way. This initial discussion with your child is simply a trust-building and fact-finding mission together. The reason that you set a timeline beforehand is to address all of their expectations, creating a sense of peace within your child. Parameters help create freedom for your child. Have an activity plan with that child afterwards, and once this conversation is over, go into complete play mode. Do not continue the conversation. You're simply to go play with them or do something fun one-on-one with them. You can come back to your notes later and go to the next step. At the start of filming, he and I will discuss what is happening, and then I'm going to ask him some questions about himself that will help me to uncover some of his innermost thoughts, some of his hopes and dreams. I'm going to record these answers, and I'm going to have the questions written out to keep me on point. So, Josh, I wanted to sit down and hang out with you for a little bit and talk to you, ask you a few questions, because I want to learn how to be a better dad for you. Is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay. You know how hard I work to make sure that I spend time with you and I make sure that I really engage with the things that you want to do so I can learn how to really just be a good dad and teach you things that you need to know. Okay? And I'm going to record this so I remember everything. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, Josh, question for you. What is your favorite food?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. What do you like to put on them?
Syrup, whipped cream, sprinkles of chocolate.
What's Daddy's favorite food?
Chicken.
Is that because I make it so much?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite color?
Teal.
Teal? Why?
Because I love the ocean and I love just the light blue, really light blue.
Yeah. Like your shirt or like more green?
More green.
Yeah. Okay. What's my favorite color?
Teal.
Also, yeah. Yeah. How come? Do you know why?
The ocean.
Same thing, right? We have something in common, I guess, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's your favorite animal in the whole world?
Turtles.
Why?
I just love them so much.
They're cool. What do you like about them? What do you think the coolest part of a turtle is?
Patterns on its back.
That's cool. You think it's cool that they can hide in their shell whenever they want?
Yeah.
Would you like to be able to do that if you could? Yeah? I like kangaroos because they can kick people across the yard. And they can box too. Yeah. All right, so if you had to think of yourself as a superhero, what do you think you would be?
Superman.
Why?
Because to me, he's awesome.
He is awesome. He always does the right thing too, doesn't he? What superhero do you think I would be?
hard one.
Is it?
Aquaman?
That might be it. I do like to swim, don't I? I wish I could talk to dolphins. That would be fun, huh? If you could take the trip of a lifetime, where would you go? Anywhere you want in the whole world, where would you go?
Boise.
Boise, Idaho. But you want to go to Boise because your cousins are nearby, right?
And because it's awesome there.
Yeah, cool. So, if you were on a deserted island and you could only bring 3 things, what would you bring?
My whole family.
Yeah.
A lifetime supply of food and water.
Ooh, smart.
And a big house.
Cool. I would live in your house and I would bring a jet ski with unlimited fuel, because that would be really fun if we're on an island. I'd bring a lot of fishing poles and probably a soccer ball so we could have some fun.
You forgot bait.
I would catch my own bait. I can catch bait. I'm good like that. All right, so let me ask you another question. What is the scariest thing in your life?
Well, a teacher in my school.
Yeah? The teacher scares you?
Yeah.
Ooh. What scares Daddy?
Nothing.
Okay. What's your favorite sport?
Soccer.
You're really good at soccer. What's my favorite sport?
Basketball.
Have you ever seen a sport that you always wanted to try but you never did?
Tennis.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. Huh. I've never tried that really much either. Anything else?
Surfing.
Really? That'd be awesome. We should do that. I always wanted to do kite surfing. Kite surfing looks really cool, doesn't it?
Yeah, when you're in the air.
Yeah, that looks awesome. It's kind of like wakeboarding. If there's anything you could change about the way I parent you, about the way I'm your dad, what would it be?
You need to calm down when we're late.
When we're late, get a little calmer. Okay.
You panic.
Yeah, I get a little irritated, don't I?
Panicky.
Yeah, panicky. Okay, I'll work on that. Thank you. I appreciate that. What is the opinion of me from your friends? What do they think of your dad?
Cool.
Really? That's good to know. Why do you think that is?
Because you always make up funny stuff when we're in the car.
What is the coolest thing you think you've ever done?
Learned how to ride a skateboard.
Yes, you're really good at it too. What's the coolest thing Dad's ever done?
Make Team Finn and make 3 jobs us.
Cool. Thank you. So, what is your favorite part of the day when we're together?
When we go to do something fun.
What's your favorite fun thing to do outside?
Ride my skateboard with my friends and do tricks and find new routes around the neighborhood.
Cool. What is your favorite thing to do inside?
Play video games.
What's my favorite thing to do inside?
Yeah, play laptop. Read your Bible.
Yeah. Is there something that you would like me to do inside games with you that I don't do?
Minecraft, Pokemon Go, and chess.
I could play some video games with you if you want me to. You beat me so bad, it's not that fun. So let me ask you another question. If you could change anything in your life, anything at all, what would it be?
Having 13.
Having 13 siblings instead of 12. Okay. 13. So you're like your brothers and sisters, huh? Is that fair to say? Okay. If there was anything I could do to make your life better as a parent, what would it be?
When you're on a phone call and I try to tell you something, normally you just keep on talking.
Yeah.
Even if I say, excuse me.
Let me ask you one more question. What would be the most incredible day for you? The coolest day you could ever think of, what would that look like, even if you've never done it?
I guess I would invite all my friends to my house. And we'd have the best time, and we'd go out like night walking, playing Pokemon Go, I guess.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe a big party. Good. Any other goals this year?
To get another Mega EX.
Another Pokemon card?
Mega
Okay.
EX.
Okay. Well, man, thank you for spending some time with me. I hope that you learned a few things, and I did too. I'm going to take all the things that I learned from you today, and I'm going to go and I'm going to really think about them and pray about them, and then we're going to talk again soon, okay?
Okay.
And also, we talked about going to have dinner with Logan tonight, your buddy, right? You want to go do that?
Yeah.
Awesome. Love you, dude. I thanked Joshua for participating with me and for being such a big help. I then told him that I promised that I'm going to work harder to be a better father for him and that I love him so much. I really want him to feel that not just hear it. So I'm going to do whatever I feel necessary to convey that message to him after this talk. Again, this is where the talk ends. So if he has any questions, I'm going to try to answer them briefly. I'll redirect the conversation from there until such a time that I've had a moment to reread or re-listen to what his responses were. Then I can analyze them to formulate how I can make some positive changes to better support him and be a better father for him. Thank you for watching.